In this video, I will show you how to use Google Sheets as a trigger in TaskMagic to run automations automatically based on new rows of data. First, you need to create a Google Sheets. Open a new Google Sheets file. Click on the first row with the right mouse button. Choose View More Row Actions, and then choose Freeze First Row. This row will be used for the column names. In the first row, add column titles. For a general example, you can use name and email. You must have at least one column and at least one row with data, so TaskMagic can recognize the content. Add a few example rows with information under the columns. It is a good idea to give the Google Sheets the same name as the automation, so it is easy to recognize later. Now, let's set this Google Sheets as a trigger in TaskMagic. Open TaskMagic and go to your workspace. Create a new automation and give it a name. You will see an empty automation. Click on the trigger icon and choose Apps. A new window will open in your regular Chrome browser. Create a new flow. You can place it on the main automation page or inside a folder. I like to create folders to keep things organized. Click Add New Flow, then choose From Scratch. A new window will open. On the left side, change the name of the flow so you can easily recognize it. I usually give it the same name as the automation, so it is clear which flow belongs to which automation. For the first step, click inside the step and type every. From the list, choose every X minutes. Set how many minutes you want between each trigger. This controls how often TaskMagic checks the Google Sheets for new rows. On the side, click on Load Sample Data. Click the plus button to add another step. Type Get Next Row and select it from the list. On the right side, click Connection. If you don't have a Google Sheets connection yet, click Create Connection, give it a name, and then sign in with the correct Google account. Confirm the connection when Google asks for permission. After that, choose the Google Sheets file you created, then choose the correct sheet inside that file. In the option for the starting row, enter the number 2 so the automation starts from the second row and skips the header row. You can enable Try Again if it fails, but this is optional. Click Test Step at the bottom. Make sure you see all the data from the row, like the name and email. It is very important to check this before moving on, because sometimes the data does not load and you will get empty values in the automation. Next, click the plus button to add another step. This step is used to loop through the rows. Type loop and select it. On the right side, choose the Get Next Row step as the item to loop. Click Insert. Click Test Step again and check that the data is still loading correctly. Inside the loop, click the plus button and add the Run Automation step. Choose the connection, then select the workspace and the automation you want to run. In the body section, add fields that match your Google Sheets columns, like name and email. The names you use here are for your reference, so just make sure you know what connects to what. Now connect each field to the correct column. Click on the field box, open the loop data, not the Google Sheets step, and choose the correct column. You will see sample text from the sheet, which helps you confirm you are selecting the right one. Do this for all columns. When you finish, click Test Step one more time and check the input to make sure all columns are coming in correctly. Then click Publish at the top right. Go back to the main automation page. Click the trigger icon again, choose Apps, and at the bottom, click Select Data. Choose the latest test based on the time you just ran it. Check carefully that the data matches the first row from your Google Sheets. Save everything. Click Settings at the top and turn the automation on. Now your Google Sheets trigger is ready. Each time a new row is processed, the automation will run using the data from the sheet. Watch the next video, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.